said, well, Zhao. Uh, I want to talk about this week's coverage. This week coverage on being looked over. I mean, it's pretty much mainly for, the 9 to 5ers, us 9 to 5ers. Because a lot of us actually get looked over for a number of reasons, and we can hang our hats on that. But we can't be in the business of playing the victim. Man, you might have some good arguments. Like, you can tell me stories where, like, it was truly proof that someone else got chose over you, and your reasoning may be valid. Not discrediting that. And to that, what I will say is, do we give up now? It didn't happen to you 3 times. Are we just gonna, like, you know what, forget it? It must not be meant. Are we gonna be like, you know what? You wanna go to war? I take it to war. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like, but seriously though, are we gonna just be like, you know what? Whatever. Who cares? Like, we can't have that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, for years I always told people, like, when it comes down to the trucking industry, like, I mean, if you're gonna be in the industry, you might as well make the best of it. Why settle for just being a company driver? No, not a shade to company driver. I'm a company driver. And, many may prefer that. But my whole thing is, if you're going to be in the trucking industry, you might well go the distance with it. You know what I'm saying? You might well, like, look into getting your own truck and possibly start your own trucking business. Why not? If you're gonna be in it, like, if you're gonna be in it, why settle for just on this side of the fence? Why not go for the gusto, baby? You probably be like, okay, what's your excuse? Man, I have a lot of excuses. And I do have a vision. I do have a purpose when it comes down to a trucking company. But my vision, my mission, and my purpose in the trucking industry, it extends much further than just getting a number of trucks. Mine consists of having the trucking business, like a number of trucks. Freight broker, dispatch, well, we already have the dispatch service, and logistics and communication. Like, come in and see where you're struggling at, whether it's culture, whether it's the responsibilities, whether it's the communication, the lack thereof, like, whether it's the logistics, like, whatever it is, you call me. And with your company, and then do is we'll assess the situation, like, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying? But what's going wrong? We'll construct a solution. Shall I say, we'll find the solution then we'll construct a plan, and then we'll implement that plan, and then, you know, the process will be in the making of turning your business around, turning your company around for the better, making sure the people that's working, the people that's on your team are actually in the right position. Because just because you hire a body for this position, or they may even be qualified for this position, but that don't mean that they like doing what they do. They probably only doing it because they need it, because they have bills, and this is all they know. So naturally, what do? We gravitate to what we know. And the supervisor, manager, the owner of the company don't understand, like, why isn't this person performing like that? Well, that person don't have a desire to do that. Let's find out what that person like. First of all, let's find out who that person is. What is their personality type? You know what I'm saying? What are their interests? Like, not just what they're good at, but what are they passionate about? We find out what that is, then move them in that role, that position. Although they may be more qualified for the position that they're working in now, they really love doing this. Put them in that position, and then guess what? Now they're thriving. Now their performance has increased dramatically. Like, why is that? Well, they were doing something that they didn't really like. They just needed to check. But then here, they really enjoying this. Then, according to their personality type, you can communicate to them more effectively, and then you can find out what makes them tick. Because when it comes down to the assessment, I know very little. I don't know a whole lot talking about the DISC assessment. I just know, for as, you know, the 4 different personality types. I know basically the basics of each personality type, and from watching the individuals who do this for real, learning from them. Like me, I'm a high I. Like, I mean, terms like I'm a flight attendant. You know, the people on the plane greet you, make sure you have everything you need, bring your food, drink to you. Like, I gravitate to people. People gravitate to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm also can be emotional. I also like seek a strong desire to be appreciated, to be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, show me the money, but I want to know that you appreciate me. You appreciate what I do. You appreciate my initiative. You appreciate the work that I put in. You, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you accept me for who I am. Like, these things matter to me. So every so often, hey, thank you, I really appreciate everything you do. Like, that makes me feel good, and that also motivates me to go even harder. Not to be praised, because naturally, like, when it comes down to my work, I take pride in what I do. I just want to know that I'm appreciated. And that's the high I. So, knowing what each personality type, according to who the individual is, like we have to know what makes them tick, what motivates them, like what excites them. We put them in that role, then their performance level is going to increase. So like I said, like when it comes down to my placement in the trucking industry, it may not look like yours, and that's okay. Yours might not look like mine, that's okay. But we have to make sure that if God has placed us in where we are, we're there for a reason to create change. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to bring it back in, it's like I would just answer your question. Like, so why are you? No, I'm not just settling. It's just the direction I'm going within the trucking industry is going to, yes, my gifts, my talents, my experience in the trucking industry, but I'm also need some training too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to invest in the training and the whole DISC assessment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need to learn certain languages. I'm gonna need to be able to get the right coaching for this. And right now, the numbers, the cost for this training and getting the coaching I need, it's outside of my budget right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But there's still work that I must do until I can reach that, until I reach that point. So whatever industry you're in, make the best of it. Don't just settle for what's in your lap. Be willing to get out of your comfort zone. And that's why a lot of us have been looked over, because we rather be comfortable. When the opportunity calls for us to get outside of our comfort zone and be uncomfortable, to learn, to be in rooms that we don't really care to be in. But there's opportunity there because they need us. They need a you. They don't have a you. Well, they already have a you, but they don't know what your potential is, because perhaps you walk around here, you one of the guys that's complaining all the time. Or perhaps you one of the guys that just stay to themselves. I just come here to do what I got to do and go home. You don't really speak much. You don't really interact with people much. So you're always in your shell. They may see the potential in you, but because you're an introvert, you don't really say much, they can't really figure you out. But guess what? They need what you possess. They need what you have to offer. They need what you have to bring to the table. But the thing is, they don't know what you bring to the table. You may not know what you bring to the table, but then too, you might do know what you bring to the table. You just you know what, I'm just gonna stay over here. Just stay out my space. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk. I don't want to be bothered. No, I don't want to have lunch. I'm cool sitting in my car. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And if you're okay with that, cool, bet. You know what I'm saying? But just know that there's opportunity for you too. Why just be okay with just being where you are? Why not go for the gusto? You know what I mean? You already have to do the work anyway. I already have to do the work anyway. Why not kill it at a high level? Why not position ourselves to receive what we actually have to bring to the table? Why not? You feel me? Why not? At least that's how I look at it. Maybe you're a little different, and that's okay too. But what I'm saying is, why not make the best of it? Why not go for it? Because the opportunity is there for us. But are we the person for the job? Yeah, I know God placed us there. He called us to do it, so yeah, like we qualified and we are the individuals for the job, but are we the individuals for the job right now? Right now. Are we you know what I mean? Like, are we willing to step up and take what's ours? We have to stop being okay with being looked over and complaining to our coworkers like they ain't doing nothing because quiet is kept. Guess what? They have a circle that they talk to outside of you that does not include you. So, keeping it to yourself and implementing for yourself, guess what? Like you sharing with them the information that the company need that will put you in position. So homie done slid up under you. You know what I'm saying? And got the opportunity. Because you trusted him. Like, nah, just do a little bit of homework, you know what I mean? Like, and just go to work, peep the scene, you know what I'm saying? Take notes every day. And then whatever the problems are, instead of complaining about the problems, find out a solution for it, put it on paper or whatever, so when you present it to them, they can review it, and you can also break it down to them a little bit more to get their attention. It's kind of like what I did. But to each his own, and everyone have their own whatever it is they're supposed to be doing. Find out what you're supposed to be doing. Stop settling for less. Stop settling with, or shall I say, just stop being okay with, you know, being looked over. Like, you deserve it too. Go after what's yours. You feel me? So last week we talked about being overlooked. If you have not checked it out, go and like these. It's like 3 videos a day. You know what I mean? I'm sleepy. I went to work last night. I actually left. I made it to work by 8 o'clock last night. And came back in town this morning about 10. I haven't been to sleep. I'm a little sleepy. But either way, that's what we talked about this week. So, and there's so many videos because so this is what we do. Like Monday is like kind of like the introduction. Tuesday, excuse me. Tuesday, we talk about assessing, like looking within ourselves, and then what adjustments can we make, and then accepting the responsibilities and whatever that is. After that, we take action. We take action. It's all about self-improvement. Like, the goal is to look within inside of ourselves and see something more. You know what I'm saying? Like looking inside of ourselves, deep, digging within, and okay, I see you. Digging within yourself Because like we can blame everybody else. We can be like, well, it's because of this, it's because of that. Like, but we don't never look inside of ourselves and be like, you know what, you're the reason why you didn't get the promotion. You're the reason why you didn't get that position you wanted. You the reason why you didn't get that raise. Like you the reason why. Like, but we don't look at it like that. We look for a reason or an excuse in what's external when the answer is internal. If we can figure out whatever that is while we didn't, if we can figure that out, now we're tapping within ourselves, and we're also we probably also discover our greatness. Discover that we have what we need, and we have what it takes. We find out what that is, and it's like, oh, okay, now let me start doing this then. Let me start doing that. Let me, you know what I mean? Like we digging within ourselves and embracing our greatness. And then we embrace our greatness, and then we start sharing our greatness. And that's what puts us in position. When we start working on these things, then that's when we start to grow and develop. Like we begin to improve. And that's what this is about. That's what this is about. That's what positions us to receive, start to receive what we bring to the table, and we keep working at it. We keep working at it. We improve more. We learn more. We grow more. We even mature. So then when that opportunity comes, God like, okay, all right, it's time for you to advance. Because we grew in these areas that we wasn't necessarily mature at. Like we couldn't handle the responsibilities that position or whatever it comes with. Even like it ain't gotta necessarily be job related. It could be work. I mean, it could be personal life with it. Like God might want to use us on another level. You know what I mean? Like He want to take us to new heights. But who we are right now, we're not ready for that. So what do we need to start doing now to be in a position where God be like, okay, now you're ready. Let's go to another level. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, God is the one that makes the final decision, regardless of what our boss, what they think they own. God make the final decision. And although they chose somebody else, although it may seem like someone else is more qualified, although it appears they had the manager's son-in-law or nephew or friend of the family or neighbor, although it may seem like, oh, it's because he playing favoritism. Yeah, maybe, but that's not anything solid to stand on when we got a sovereign God who calls all the shots, who is in control of everything, who has the final say. Like that's too thin. It's not. It holds no weight. That's on us. Are we ready for it? So I don't know what next week coverage is because I haven't looked at it. So I mean, I guess it's safe to say that I'm slipping because I don't know what it is. It's safe to assume I haven't even recorded any videos or put any content together in preparation for next week. I'm slipping. But I'm gonna try to have those videos recorded tonight though, huh? So yeah, but that's what I wanted. That's all I got. I just wanted to kind of like elaborate a bit on um, what God has me doing with this whole this 9 to 5 situation. Because I'm a 9 to 5 too. So if he chooses to use me in a way that will help us all, then bet, let's go, let's get it. I'm all for it. I'm all with it. You know what I mean? So please tap in. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Please do so you can receive notifications every time I release a video. Because yes, we're talking about the work-life struggles, but and that's like 3 videos a day. But I do more videos than that in a week. So, and perhaps maybe um, whatever you may be going through, maybe God will put on my heart to speak to it, speak about it, and help you where you are get through what you're going through, so He can take you where He's trying to take you. So that's all I got. I'm about to run in here, give me some coffee, and I guess I'm finna go home. I'm about to go home. So, work-life struggles. If you have any work-life struggles that you have that you want to share, um, you would like for me to talk about, and using um, the 4A method, the self-assess, making the necessary adjustments, accepting the responsibilities, and taking action. So so we can change our mindset and our perspective about what we're going through at work, as well as and as well as in our personal life, and then we can then start making some changes within ourselves, regardless of what's going on around us, regardless of what's going on in our personal life, work life, whatever struggles we're going through. We look within, pull out what's within that's going to help us and what we're going through, get through what we're going through, get past what we're going through, so God can be like, let's go. I told you I had a plan for you. Now check this out. Because we're growing in areas that we supposed to be growing in. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, if you have any work-life struggles or any struggles that you want to put in the description below, maybe go live, or just break that break that struggle down to where you're seeing opportunity as opposed to a hindrance, opposed to um, hindrance, or opposed to this sucks and it's not working for you. um, we can unpack that thing, man, and see opportunity there. Even if you can't really see opportunity there, you can see where the work that you need to do within inside of you, um, and that will position you to be great, position you to win, position you to succeed, position you to get through it, position you to get over it. You know what I mean? Um, but it's ultimately it's our mindset. We don't have the right mindset. We're doomed because we don't have the right perspective. So that's just, it makes the struggle more powerful, more weighty, because we don't have the right mindset or the right perspective. And when we don't have that, it make the struggle a really, 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 really great challenge. It's a challenge already, but it makes it even harder because we can't see opportunity where we are. We can't see what's good, what's happening, what good is happening for us. It just makes it hard. So that's what I got. I'm about to go though. I might go live in a little bit. I don't know. I might go live again. You know what I mean? I don't have my I don't have my I don't have my tea. It's at home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not powered up right now. You feel me? Oh, but I will be. But in the meantime, like I said, let's chop it up about it. Let's use that 4A method to uh, to uh, to shift your mindset, to change your perspective, and totally transform your attitude in the workplace or what you're going through. Because if we already viewing something negative, that's all we're going to see. That's the frequency that we're operating from, and that's the energy we're letting out. But if we viewing it, or if we're being positive, it's easy to see the things that we need to see that's going to help us get through what we're going through. So let's do that for you. Let's do that for you. Let's come together to get through and grow together, because at the beginning and ending of reality, your struggles are my struggles. All right, family. That's for real though. But I guess I'm finna get off this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Man, don't give up. Keep going. You ready for the fight. You might feel like you're being defeated right now. You might be under a lot of pressure right now. You might be stressed out right now. It might be real difficult for you right now. You might can't see it out right now. You might don't understand why you're going through what you're going through, but I promise you, it's for a reason, and you will get on the other side of it. So don't give up. See it through. You have all that it takes. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.